Brewski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Community. This one is the Season 5 premiere, y'all. Doing the Double Bubble Season 5, Episode 1 and 2. So, Season 4 definitely had its ups and its downs, and overall there was some pretty glaring issues with the season. I mean, that being said, there were some enjoyable moments throughout it. We got to hear the origin of Pop Pop. The Changnesia element might be the worst plot point, I think, in the entire series. Anyway, that being said, though, excited to see how Season 5 is gonna go. Anyway, with that being said, let's continue on with Community. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna need y'all to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, if you guys want to join the conversations, keep up to date, and just get the full Unedited Raw reactions and more, then definitely check out the Discord link in the description down below, as well as the Patreon link. That being said, though, let's dive right into Season 5. Yeet!
I consume humanity.
Jeff Winger, hero and law. Best free Jeff.
Are you a good person being sued, oppressed, or beaten?
Maybe you should have spent less money on special effects.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Francis Ford Repo Man.
Life post Greendale, it's shitty.
He wants to seek damages
From what? His own pencil?
from the only school reckless enough to give him a degree in engineering, Greendale Community College. It turns idiots into bridge collapsers. Get me Humphrey's records.
It's just turned into
The next
it's a
bone you
Suits
get thrown
season.
might
I still got one thing deep down inside that gives me power. That was it. That was all I had.
Let's fucking go.
Dean Elton here, wishing you another magic year at Greendale.
I told you you'd be back.
Leonard!
Leonard, I'm not here. I'm just...
Leonard's top tier, for sure.
You're, Rita.
Rhonda.
Rhonda, why are you wearing Jeff Winger's Jeffrey, in the midst of all this Marvin Humphreys business, I doubt this is a coincidence.
I thought I might contact alumni to form a committee.
I'm gonna cry.
Please don't.
Request denied.
This is so weird.
Sports, hazardous waste citations, herpes, water fountains.
Come on, where's Humphreys?
I called everyone else.
Oh shit!
If you wanted to save Greendale, why didn't you call us first?
Well, you guys just got sprung from this joint, and I...
Sit in your chair, complete the table.
This is so weird.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
And with the clean shave, Jeff, it does feel like
Give
Season
him
1.
space.
Why is there a big empty box on your desk that says Humphreys on it?
Oh, okay. The press has been calling about and you know, Greendale is a good place for good people. That whole spiel, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
Shock me by impressing me. This case was all I had. I am screwed. Winger, you just lost our client.
Yeah. But I can create 5 new ones.
Oh, Dusty, scrub.
And that's the Winger guarantee.
Okay, Jeff, let's see it.
You want to save Greendale? Make it litigation proof.
How?
Think like the enemy.
It didn't. I love hospital administration.
Is that your job?
Not yet, but I administer things to hospitals.
You push drugs now? That's ironic.
I push pens, Britta. Speaking of irony, how's the therapy market? I'm on sabbatical.
You're Jewish?
I'm doing hands-on research about the psychology of alcoholism.
Didn't get any work with your 4-year film degree?
One job, directing a commercial. Still haven't been paid.
I'll cut you a check tomorrow. But just so we're clear, Green.
I didn't like the number. 555, it's derivative.
It's the number of my business.
Sounds fake.
Relaxabrex doesn't make you give up on your dreams. That's a side effect. It's okay to
I'm sorry.
Andre left again.
No! Really?
It's not like last time. He's staying with family. 166 episodes of Bones just gone. I cheated on him.
What?!
Well, surely sandwiches.
Oh,
I threw the money into expanding.
Well, just so you know, this is the sort of stuff that someone could use to make a claim against a school. I have to go to the bathroom again.
this feels so weird.
Magnitude?
You're scaring me.
Good. Guys like you should be more scared. You trust-funded body sprayed Eli Roth. You're not worth the monologue. Give me your tie. No monologue for you. Give me your tie. That's for making me go to this school. That's for making the last 4 years happen. And now I get to make them unhappen for me.
I'm much sadder than the rest of you. I will figure out why later.
Please don't judge us for suggesting it.
Hey, I'll back you up no matter what.
We decided to re-enroll at Greendale.
What? Are you nuts?
Greendale! Greendale!
You guys want to keep it down?
See this? This won't let me travel 100 yards from this. And this only has a 30-yard cord. So I can only travel...
They fired for trying to burn down the school?
After after being rehired as a security guard after being fired for impersonating a teacher.
Yeah,
That's
a
insane.
lot has happened.
Not my bad.
Tell them how it took you 30 minutes to make them think they wanted to sue their own school.
Wing yourself out of this one, bud.
You were lying to us?
And out the other end has mixed up cartoons.
Cool.
Sure. This
Is
comes
supposed to
from
be-
the guy who's had
they're
how
all
many
commenting on the
psychotic
last
breaks
season.
campus?
I'd like to take the study room table and back and burn it.
Burn it? Why?
The same reason I never returned Time Bandits to Blockbuster.
Looks as if you've lost your way.
Pierce?
Continue on this path, and you might miss your last chance to see the Pierce Hawthorne Museum of Gender Sensitivity and Sexual Potency. What I am allowed to discuss is Greendale. And I'll say this, don't turn your back on it.
Jeffrey, decent.
I know. These are the signatures of the 5 people.
Easy being Dean, Jeffrey.
Then stop being the dean.
It's my whole identity. I mean, see what I did there? That's proof.
Get your crap. I could hire you as...
One assistant?
Screw you, Abed.
VP?
Stop. We shouldn't sue the school. It's a place that you can do it.
You got a job teaching here, didn't you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, then I'm getting back into forensic science. I'm gonna get a 4-year psych degree, then a master's, and become a real psychologist. Or you could find another major, a real psychologist.
How about English?
Psychology.
All right, what's important is...
Oh, they made a new one.
They never last very long. Once more teachery.
I want to kill myself.
Mr. Winger? Nani?
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff.
This is so weird.
Winger. Any questions? You, red hair. I'm not gonna learn names.
Will there be a syllabus?
Will there be a
I love how
syllabus?
Garrett's
It's a
in the
good
class.
example of a question. Moving on. Shut up, Leonard. Nice earring. You look like the road manager for the California Raisins.
Whoa, what kind of teacher talks to a student like that?
It's gonna take some getting used to.
Fresh meat, huh?
Yeah, Jeff Winger, law.
Buzz Hickey, criminology.
Great, Abed.
Table Mark II.
I can't just pretend I'm teaching. I'm not Mythbusters.
2-day course called Nicolas Cage, good or bad?
Oh, there's a course on Nicolas Cage, but if you mention Jesus to your science teacher, you get a written warning.
Well, Jesus wasn't in 70 movies.
I'm in. Cage class. Sounds fun.
Jeff,
He's
you
in a
don't
lot
have
of
time to
fucking
take a
movies.
blow-off class. You need...
Oh, God.
Is gonna help me save the school. Not all by himself. I am learning Excel. Jeff, you know Excel?
No.
Well, Gene.
He's so
I,
excited.
as you know, am the professor out of his mind by proving that there was an answer
That's
to the
true.
question, who's the boss?
Angela.
I admire your brain, Mr. Nadir. Your homework is to watch 5 Nicolas Cage films by Wednesday, no marathons, space out your viewings.
5, that's it?
He's gonna watch more than 5 in a row and then just break.
This line is for food, not for Lionel Richie tickets. This is my house.
And Mr. Winger is a teacher. You know what that means?
Oh, please. That's all I have.
Get out of here.
Oh my God.
Place is a zoo.
You just stuck it to Leonard.
Whoa. This is the new guy, Winger. He's having trouble planning his curriculum.
Jeffrey, I'm gonna boot up my computer and download the tutorial.
What was that?
True, we
Union
understand what
rules.
teachers hang.
Management's not allowed in the faculty lounge.
Nicolas Cage is so weird. I mean, he seems scared to smell that flower, but...
That was an odd choice.
There's a spectrum, and Cage is on it. You just have to find him.
I don't know, man. Nicolas Cage is a goat to me.
Hey,
He's
watch the
getting his
run,
groove
mister.
on.
This isn't a racetrack.
Just a few.
Keeping him grounded.
She in your class, yo?
I assume you know why I'm keeping you after class?
Not really. Ski Cap and White Dave got lots of stuff wrong, too.
You were late. You clearly had no idea. Hey, I gathered some materials. Tomorrow morning before class, I need to verify that you know enough to teach.
You're gonna quiz me?
She needs to be taken out. Of your class. I say minus her.
Minus her?
Give her A minuses. It'll drive her nuts. Teachers don't have to explain minuses. Why do you think we invented them?
She's my friend.
It's hacks.
Leonard. Come on. I'm just messing with you. Go get your earring, you piece of human garbage.
Jeff, we don't fuck with that. Leonard memes, sure, but no Leonard disrespect. And oh god, Ovid's broken. He's seen too many Nick Cage movies.
Maybe Nicolas Cage is just crazy.
All actors are crazy, Annie. There's no such thing as both. So which one is Nicolas Cage, huh?
Think then we'll learn that.
I thought you should break into groups, but you failed to learn that, so your theory is invalid.
Mr. Winger, how did you do that?
Do what?
You won an argument against Annie Edison.
You don't argue with Annie, Garrett. You let her argue with herself until she loses. I mean, that's why I never lost a case. Prosecutors beat themselves because they draw around something called the truth. And they say that everything outside it is a lie. Don't cry. You were right. I actually might enjoy teaching.
I'm not crying because of you. You gave me this.
A minus.
You're doing a really good job making him seem like he's a
I'm sorry,
mobster.
Jeff.
Oh my goodness.
Dear God. Give him space.
Nicolas Cage, good or bad? A challenge, certainly, but because all actors have distinct values, which I use to find answers.
How much Nicolas Cage did you...
Enough! I watched enough to find my being doesn't allow for Nicolas freaking Cage, okay? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, I'm a cat.
He's letting his cage not go.
Think of something safe, like Holly Hunter or Don Cheadle. Ahmed?
That was brilliant.
I talked to Professor Hickey, and it turns out your project was an A.
What? Are you kidding?
At 2, Brute? Am I using that right?
Minuses are made up!
I'm fucking dead! Holy shit! That was so good! I'm like, oh look, it's Neil! Alright guys, I laughed so hard I knocked out my AirPods, so I thought it would mess up my recording, so I had to just stop it and just click, just stop the video and then start recording it, because I didn't want to mess it up. But anyway, continue. That was so good. Holy shit.
So Nicolas Cage is Jesus?
No. But he clearly works in mysterious ways, and maybe...
Excuse me, did you say Cenobite?
Yeah, you know Cenobite, like from Hellraiser?
You like Hellraiser.
Just listen. No, because they're all rich. We all have something in common, too. We're all broke.
It's gonna take you a little bit, Jeff.
I want a student-teacher alliance with you in charge.
I vote myself out.
You don't have a quorum. And don't forget...
Maybe my bills are a little pointy. Maybe I'm basing them on beaks.
Apologize to Annie.
I did. I gave her an A.
I got a better idea. As our first order of business for the Student Teacher Save Greendale Committee.
I'm taste testing rations for the shelter I'm digging.
Are you the coolest person in the world?
I doubt it.
No, there's a teaser.
Yeah, pharmacy, please. I think you gave me the wrong medication. I usually get Lipitor. Hey, let me ask you a question, lady. Can you pay out of pocket? I am an educator, ma'am, living on a teacher's salary. I wake up every night screaming. Life is unfair, but it's the only thing we get.
Yeah, I'll call back later.
Mods Buzz.
And that was Community Season 5, Episode 1 and 2, y'all. That was my reactive video. So I'm actually going to just talk about Episode 2 just because we just finished it and it was hilarious. That was so funny. I actually think, like, I can't even deal with that sequence of the students overthrowing the teachers over A minuses. Like, that is so Greendale, and just the execution of that was perfect. Holy fuck, that might have been the best laugh in a long time. So that was hilarious. Also, Jeff climbing up the ranks and sort of meshing with these teachers, and then the criminology teacher pitted it where it's going to be a study group now, but they're not a study group anymore. They're sort of a coalition between teachers and students to help Greendale. I guess that's a pretty good way to go. It's a hard sell to say, oh, they're all just students again. You know what I'm saying? It might have been a little bit, hard to get with the idea, but now that I see where they're going with it, and I think it's going to be fine having them just work together here. A- idea was hilarious. Magnitude just belting out a big pop and Neil ducking over the tin can was just so good. So the end credits teaser was so fucking dark. I loved how they just kept playing him like he was, doing all this messed up stuff, like killing people or bullying Leonard the entire episode. And Troy just deciding to move or not as the couch was so good. So yeah, I thought this episode had a lot of good funny moments throughout it. What they're gonna do for the rest of the season now that we've got the base established, we've got laughs, everyone at Greendale has been assorted and accounted for, and now we're just gonna keep going. Glad to see that these side characters are still there as well. Magnitude time, some Leonard time, so we're getting back into the groove, and it feels very much more similar to like season 1. The way they're shooting it does feel a little bit more in line with season 1. This is something I just noticed. Like episode 2 over 1, some really good laughs. And the criminology teacher here, him and Jeff are going to be sharing offices. So was him sitting at the table, is that a sign he's going to be actually part of that? Is he going to be a part of it too? Is he just going to be a new member of the group now? And so that was episode 2. Actually liked that one quite a bit. Definitely felt like a proper reboot of the series. We got rid of the table. I think it was a fine start. I didn't love the episode, but there was a lot they had to get done to convince us, to keep things going. And I thought they did a pretty good job. It felt awful to hear where all of our Greendale 7 were post Greendale, and just seeing Jeff just down and out and go back to almost where he started and just almost screw his friends over. And I also liked how self-reflective the episode was, them poking fun at themselves here to show its own characters, talking on the idea of season 4 here, being like characters are cartoon versions of themselves, and saying how there was a gas leak and that's the reason why things were off. So I enjoyed that, and I think they did a pretty good job at repositioning, at pivoting themselves for this new start for the show. I think overall the show definitely, like I said, similar to season 1. I felt like episode 1 and 2 are similar to season 1. It felt like it was very grounded. The only thing that didn't feel that much grounded about the episode was the Hawthorne hologram. It was very jarring and sort of like left field. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Other than that, it just felt very, laying down the groundwork for them again. So I thought that was pretty interesting. What did you think about this one? I'm actually really interested to hear your thoughts on this episode in the comment section down below. The idea of them just like completely pivoting it. Jeff being a teacher. I mean, as long as they spend most of the time in the study group and they sort of spend less time of him being a teacher, I think it'll be fine. And also the Nicolas Cage bit was really good, just seeing Abed just snap. So yeah, episode 2 definitely had a lot of great funny moments throughout it. But guys, that was Community, y'all. What you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you all in the next one.